Number 20 is another one of those problems where I would probably encourage students just to take a guess, but I'm going to work it for you just so you know how it works. But this is not an easy question. So if you struggled with number 20, there's a reason. It's a tough question. Jenna bought some apples for $1.25 per pound and some avocados for $4 per pound. Altogether, she spent $14.25 for 7 pounds of apples and avocados. What is the total number of pounds of avocados Jenna bought? So I'm always going to start with my own words. Apples and avocados. And I can't spell avocados. I don't know why that word has always given me trouble. Most words do, though. So, apples and avocados together cost $14.25. Now, since both of these start with A, I don't want to get confused, so I'm going to use the second letter as my variable. I'm going to call the apples P and the avocados V. You could use X and Y, can use whatever you want. You just can't use A and A. We need to have two different variables because these are two different fruits. So the apples I'm going to call P, and the avocados I'm going to call V. And I know that the word and means to add. I know that the apples cost $1.25 a pound. And I know the avocados cost $4 a pound. You can use 4, but I'm going to use 4.00 just to help you know that's price. And together, those cost $14.25. I also know that the apples and the avocados came up to 7 pounds. So they're really giving me two pieces of information here. They're giving me the price formula, which is this one, and they're giving me the weight formula, which is this one. And I'm going to use those two formulae to solve this problem. This is a system of equations, and these are always pretty tough. I'm going to work with this one. Since I'm looking for the total number of pounds of avocados that Jenna bought, I'm going to solve this one for P. If I'm looking for avocados, I want to solve for apples. And I'll show you why in just a second. So I know that P is going to be equal to 7 minus V, because I would just move this V variable over to the other side. And now I can solve this problem. I take the cost function, and in place of P, I'm going to substitute 7 minus V. This one is already in terms of V, so I don't have to do anything there. And this puts the whole cost formula in terms of V, in terms of avocados. So then I'll use distribution to multiply those two and then that one. So 1.25 times 7. At this hour of the night, I'm not even going to try. That's 8.75 minus 1.25 V plus 4, or 4.00 V, equals $14.25. All right, so I'm going to combine my V terms. Those are like terms. So $4 minus $1.25 is going to be $2.75 V. And then I'm going to bring down this information I haven't used yet. We're almost there. I'm going to subtract the constant off of both sides and cancel where I can. So I'm left with 275V equals whatever that is. 1425 is at 5.5. I don't trust myself when I'm this tired. Yes, 5.5. And then divide away the 2.75 and cancel. And you're left with V, that's avocados, equals 2. So she bought 2 pounds of avocados. And that's answer B as in Bravo. I told you this one's tough. This is another one of those I would just take a guess, keep on going. The problem with that is there's a lot of those in this test is that you really have to get the easier ones right. And that's a lot of pressure. So the more you can do, the better. But you can still pass this test even if you miss quite a few. Don't stress yourself out too much. Just do the best you can, and most always, it's going to be good enough.